Greetings, I am Colina. This video is about the nape of the neck moon center. So pausing for a moment, just noticing the nape of the neck. So in this moon center, we tend to feel kind of romantic. We may feel flirty or romantic in this moon center, but our highest potential is really to become a lover of all of life herself. We may experience an over-the-top need for romanticism, inauthentic flirtatiousness, or risk-taking in the negative more space of this moon center. We may even be more illusionary than logical. It's not the most logical moon center. However, if we slow down, we can bring forth our inner romance and imbue our whole cycle with a deeper sense of gratitude, sensuality, and presence. Not just like my body's here, all of me is here right now, connecting with you, kind of presence. Now, romanticism is a lovely blessing when it springs forth from an overflowing heart into the world, but feeling a need for big romantic gestures is a superficial flirtations suggests a hidden agenda. That is something within in our unconscious realms, seeking healing by covert ways. How do we heal this? Through the romanticism of life itself. In order to be in love with life herself, we have to also love the yucky parts. So turning this moon center, if you ever feel disconnected from the world, disconnected from your inner romance of being alive in this moment right now, then it's time to turn the romance in on ourselves. I love to do cross heart kirtan kriya in this moon center. I used to get so out of whack in this moon center because my self-love was lacking. And I really felt the desperate need inside for somebody else to fill that for me. As I worked on myself and my own ability to feel present and loving with myself, with life in the moment, give it the good, bad, the ugly things, my ability to really feel good in this moon center has gone up notch after notch after notch. And each time I start to feel bad, really seeking external romance that I do not see showing up in my life already. You know, we can always create and inspire and make future plans for fun things and ways to connect, and all that is wonderful. But we can't do it from our innate disconnected feeling. We have to first connect ourselves with that inner love of life and then let it pour forth. Because trying to align romantic details and get this or that is really just a play for energy instead of owning our own energy and owning our own self-love and our own love of life. So when we're positive in this moon center, we feel romantic and connective. We're speaking from the heart. Negative, we feel the opposite, totally disconnected, rejected, unable to communicate. We're not logical and may fall in with somebody else's fantasies or illusions of being saved. That's a big one. That's the other side of the negative. Being so positive that our optimism is not based in reality. Looking for someone to save us when all we need to do is save ourselves. It's a great time to turn the love on ourselves. When we're neutral in our highest gift of this moon center, we are our own divine lover in a romance of interconnected, unconditional love with all. It springs forth from within. We don't have to find it. We don't have to seek it from somebody else. And it naturally, other gestures and things from outside come in a lot easier. Whereas before we felt like we had to fight for them. And now we can just receive the magnetism piece again. So even with our romantic moon centers, we tend to, we're pre-programmed to turn everything into the masculine. and bringing it back into the feminine, where we can receive our own unconditional love, magnetize that from our experience in the world, and let it pour forth from us. So it's a great time to connect deeply with others, imbue a sense of romance into all that you do, slowing down, cooking, even your cleaning, even the very mundane things that you do when you're caring for your skin, when you're taking a shower. This is a great time to imbue romance, self-romance into everything you do. And if you're feeling that bubble forth from you, like pour it out onto others. No harm done there. Practice deep self-care. Communing with nature is lovely when we feel very disconnected. Trees are wonderful for helping us feel connected again as well. Lean up against a tree. Trees are so interconnected and communicative with each other. So it's a really great opportunity there. The best opportunities sometimes are in the simplest gestures as well. So another note, when we're just really craving all these over the top expressions of people bestowing love on us, it may simply be because we haven't been doing it enough ourselves. So I was showing you cross heart kirtan kriya. There's a lot of wonderful things we can do in this moon center to connect more deeply with our own self-love. I like to make mandalas in nature, even just like throw sticks in the river and watch them flow down the river. Like very, very simple things can have a very powerful impact on how you're feeling. Lovers' hands. Just really, really nourish yourself. Thank you, Satnam. Oh, the archetype for the nape of the neck moon center is the lover of life herself, flirtatious with her own life and her sensuality. Her love of all life, even the yuck, isn't a naive love, but a fully fledged ability to meet all of life with compassion and self-love. She's a Cupid that has learned to shoot love arrows inward first. Satnam, and thank you.